This is Christopher Ermiter. He plays Figaro in our production of The Marriage of Figaro.
And to my left is my nemesis, Kyle Fortmiller, who plays the Count in The Marriage of Figaro.
And to my right is my wife. Eileen Perez, playing the Countess.
Contessa. Okay. And Carolyn Bird, who was singing Susanna in The Marriage of Figaro. Usually there's the audience, first row, and then the orchestra, and then the stage. And in this case, we're going to be, if you're in the first row, we're going to be right in front of you.
Yeah.
And so you'll get to see the dimensions of the story take place and relationships, and you might see secrets that the other side of the stage has no clue about. And it's going to be very exciting bringing this story to life again.
My favorite connecting with the audience when you're not supposed to moment happened, I just did a production of The Mikado last fall, and Yum Yum has this moment where the mirror, she's looking and seeing how beautiful she is on her wedding day, and she said that she's, why am I more beautiful than everyone else in the whole world? And then she says, could this be vanity? And I swear, from the first row, I heard this man say, yes.
With the distance of the pit and the lighting, you often don't see individual faces. You can sometimes, but there will be no way to avoid them in this production, which is great for them, but I think an adjustment for us, but I think you'll also feed on the energy more.
They forget that we can see them. It's not like they're at a movie theater and they can like pick their nose or fall asleep and we don't know. Like, we can see you. You know, we know what's happening.
We'll see who's rattling that candy wrapper. So remember to silence all electronic devices.
Yes.
We're greatly appreciative of this.
I am not ritualistic. I like to do the same thing
That's ritualistic.
for the show, but I am not superstitious. And I am not, and that's for my wife because she laughs at me all the time. It's actually dependent on the show. If I get into, like, when we go through Tech Week, if I get into sort of a routine of an eating pattern routine or a snacking routine, I like to, and it goes well. I like to follow that. But one thing that I will always do before a show, probably if I can, within like 3 hours of a show or maybe 4, I like to go for a short, quick, like 3-mile run because it really clears my lungs. I feel great.
My almost like big Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction moment was in a recital a couple of years ago. I have a dress that is a skirt with 2 long panels that get kind of wrapped and twisted and tied. And this night I had brought it over my shoulders and then pulled it around my waist, and I didn't tie it, I just kind of tucked it in. And I was singing a song that was really energetic, and my breathing was just going and going, and I took one big breath and I felt it slip. And I took another big breath, and I knew, I was like, oh my God, it's going. And sure enough, the 2 panels just came apart, and I grabbed them in time, kept singing, tied it really tight, and nothing happened. But like all my girlfriends in the audience who knew how this dress was constructed, they were all just like,
You know, the academic answer would be that all of opera is sung, but that's not really the case, you know.
It's just a style difference. It's like, what's the difference between blues and jazz? They use the same instruments. They sing about the same subjects.
You know, I think attraction to a piece, like if you go, I think a great idea to come to the opera is it's a very classy date for guys courting women or for friends. It's just a great, I think it's thrilling to know that there's a local theater and an opera house in your city. That's just huge, I think, to be able to go to see a live opera. It's like seeing a museum come to life. You know?
Musical is often more square, like 4/4, like that kind of thing, and opera's a little more like that.
Yeah.
Worst date?
Huh?
Worst date ever.
Oh. Ha ha ha.
God, that flashed me back to high school.
Yeah.
I'm kidding you, no. That was
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I don't remember a lot of details, but I do remember, and this is when the drinking age was different. I remember I made the date. I met the girl and made the date under the influence.
Oh, gosh.
And when I arrived for the date, I was very sorry that I had ever made the date in the first place.
Oh, no. Beer
That was
bottles.
bad. Yeah.
The only one that I can remember, I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
Hugely embarrassing moment. Hugely.
What
Go
was
on.
it? Now I want to know.
Yeah, right.
I was riding in the car after my friend Mark's birthday party, and there's this really cute girl.
Of course.
And she kind of liked me, and I kind of liked her. And
As people do in 6th grade.
yeah, oh my gosh.
That's major.
So I got out of the car, being the gentleman that I was. I got out of the car to let her out, and then the kiss was about to happen. The kiss was about to happen, and eyes were closed. And then all of a sudden, these teeth hit, bam, each other. She looks at me, both of us bloody in the lip from just sort of having closed eyes and probably being as far apart as this. And just, nobody knew.
You didn't have the proximity before
Nobody,
the eyes
I had no
closed.
idea. So it was just kind of like, I don't know if I got her ear or if I got her foot. I don't know what happened. But so she's mortified, runs into her house, probably bleeding. And I'm back in the car going, and the guys didn't even see what happened.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, did you kiss her? I'm like,
Sort of.
I don't
Oh,
See you at the opera.
See you at the opera.
know. You.
I dare you not to have fun.